Somebody at the door! Hello everybody and welcome back. It's good to see you all today. My name is Fractal Mind Mike and we are playing the X-Files Resist or Serve tonight. It is a Wednesday, so we have a shorter stream today. I may even be cutting it even shorter today. We'll see how I feel. It's been a very time-consuming week. I don't know what happened to all my time this week. It's been eaten up. I hope you're all doing well. Great to see you there, Killick, and thank you, Gaming Catter Ella. I really do appreciate the resub. 59 entire months, 59 minutes of eyebrow wiggling, at least. Thank you very much, Gaming Catter Ella, for all of that support. I do appreciate it. I just realized that my capture is a little bit messed up, so let me see if I can fix that for now. I'm not sure why that is. Hello there, captures. Oh, okay, I see what the problem is. See what the problem is. Let's see. There we go. That's a little bit better. We'll have to set the other one up when the game's actually running, though. All right. Hey, Apons fan. Good to see you. Am I effing what? What? I hope not, Apons fan. Cannot predict now. Yeah, you're in the clear for now. Grognak, good to see you. How's my week been so far? It's been quite busy. A little bit of interesting thoughts going on. Yeah, a lot of thoughts. Hi, Valkanev. Good to see you there, Foamed. I hope you're doing great today as well. Welcome in, Killick and Pyrewallzan, your legend. I hope you're doing well too. VNU, welcome. Welcome back, of course. Everybody who I haven't said hi to, it's not because I'm skipping saying hi. I just maybe missed your name. Hi, everybody, though. Good to see you there. Deluxe Paint Tim. What's going on today? Trutwan, hello. Good to see you there too. So yeah, I have removed a sound command from my channel because I think the way that it gets used is not the way that I intended it to get used when I did set it up. I thought it was funny. I still think it's funny, but I think it's only funny in the context in which it comes from. That one's still there. The knockers command is gone, and it's gone because I think when it gets used frequently, it's just like there's a lady on the screen. And so I get it. I get the juvenile approach to humor with that. But something happened to a friend of mine, and it made me reflect on this thing. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm just going to turn that one off. There might be a few others that I'm turning off as well, but I just think, you know what? If it makes somebody uncomfortable to hear that when there's a lady on the screen,
they're lockers.
I'd rather them be comfortable. That's all I'm saying. So, you know, if anybody has a problem with removing that sound command, I'm happy to talk about it if you want. No! We can have a chat. No! But honestly, I think it's a worthwhile one to remove. I think it's it's healthier. You know, we've still got plenty of fun sound commands, but I didn't want to make an environment that feels uncomfortable for somebody to come in and hang out. You know what I mean? So hopefully that helps a little bit. I've always tried to make my streams welcoming to everybody. So if you're happy and hanging out here and having a fun time, hopefully it's not because of that one sound command. Hopefully you're having a good time just because there's good time to be had and there's good people here. And frankly, if somebody's like that upset about that one sound command, I'm okay with that. You can be upset. It's just one sound command at the moment. There's a couple others I'm thinking about, but I want this to be a fun and welcoming environment for anybody. So that's why. Hopefully that makes sense to you all. I am partyless sound commands, anyways. That's good. That's good. And thank you for the understanding. I appreciate it. You're all legends. I appreciate that. All right. My sources say no, Puns fan. It's not happening. You can't win. All right. So anyway, I just wanted to clear that up immediately because I know that people will probably ask about it. Now you know. If somebody asks about it in the chat, you can always just mention it to them. Like, oh, it's gone now. Don't worry about it. That's all. Anyway, I thought we could...
Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausages?
Any Castlevania fans here that heard/played Castlevania Simon's Destiny? Castlevania Simon's Destiny? I have not played it myself. I'm gonna look it up right now, though. This is an itch game. This game was originally announced in 2017 and released the same year. Castlevania Simon's Destiny standalone, non-profit, cheesy Doom based fan game, born as a love letter to this legendary franchise. Oh, I just realized you can't see that. What? Oh, there we go, that's better. I must have pressed the wrong button. There you go. That actually sounds cool. So it's a first-person adaptation of Castlevania. That's interesting. Generalissimos. I don't even know how to say your, I just realized I don't know how to say your name. But I hope you're having a good day. And have you got any relation to this? Is this anything, do you know about this? Like, did you work on it or just a fan? It seems quite cool. I love the idea of this. I've got to play the Castlevania franchise. It's giving me Blood vibes, weirdly. I guess that makes sense a little bit. This is giving me some Blood vibes. Yeah, this looks pretty fun, actually. Exactly that. Basically, Castlevania as an FPS. Yeah, it's just a fan. Finished it yesterday and realized it's an unknown masterpiece. Nice. Very nice. I played it. Even has a nod to the AVGN in it. Oh, okay. There you go. That's really cool. I really like the sound of that. I'm going to go ahead. I'll just go... Where do I add, what do I do? Click, how do I add it to, oh, add to collection. There you go. I'm adding it to my collection. I'm gonna have a look at that. There we go. Thank you. Alright. Yeah, that does look pretty interesting. I do enjoy a good Doom game, so a Doom mod that is a little bit of the NES Classic franchise. Sounds like a good time to me. Alright. Where were we? Right, resist or serve. So, I don't know if we've got a lot of time today. Like I said, I'm probably going to do a short stream, shorter than usual stream today. But I think we still have time for a little bit of Moonstone A Hard Day's Night. I think we still have time for that. So, let me get that up and running. I'm gonna launch Lutris here.
Oh boy, we're having
Hi there,
fun
Dammit
now!
Bates. Good to see you. Alright, we
Yay!
got this running.
Yay! Oh my gosh! Yay! Woohoo!
Let me just set up.
Oh, you can use a Gravis gamepad?
You can use a Gravis gamepad for any game. It doesn't mean it'll work well, but you can use a Gravis gamepad. Oh, the music's overlapping. We can't have that. Hang on a second. There we go. Switch over here. Alright, a little bit of Moonstone to warm up. How's Aussie Spring going, Mike? It was raining very, very hard yesterday and a little bit today. So, if anything, like, we'll see. I don't know. Meowstone? Somebody should make an adaptation of this game with cats. Sounds like a good time. Oh, you've gone straight from winter to summer up there, Grognak? It's not so bad here. Like I said, we had rain. Basically, it was like winter again for a second. We just went very heavy rain. Sir Fractal. Oh, I've got to remember to reduce the cycles on this, otherwise I won't stand a chance. Well, I'll stand a chance, but it just won't be, you know, won't be good. All right, let's go. So we're trying to do a deathless playthrough of this game. I've never successfully done that before, and in fact, the last couple of attempts I did, we pretty much died right away. So, on the first battle...
I can't see!
Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Upons fan. I should not have done that. I should not have read the chat. 30 plus every day? Wow.
I can't
Gonna move south to win the lotto. Why can't you see a Puns fan? Is there something wrong?
I can't see!
I'm worried that something's wrong. Can somebody tell me that they can see? Please? Ah.
I can't see!
I'm blaming this on you, chat. I'm blaming this on you. This is your fault for distracting me with the I can't sees. You're all memeing? This can't be a deathless run if I die at the start because I'm trying to read the chat when I'm fighting the freaking tough dudes. I can see? Oh, good, Grognak. I'm glad you can see. It was in the 30s a few weeks ago here. Now it's down to 18. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I don't remember. I think we've had a few warm days. I think we've had a few warm days. But I don't really remember what it was like. It was... I'm trying to look back at the... Yeah, I guess I can't see. Yeah, all I can see is that it's currently 15 degrees where I am. You can't see the point of this? Oh, that's tough. That's tough. All right, tell you what. I won't do deathless. I'll go back to the previous state, which was not having to heal. We'll give this a little bit more time. Give ourselves another chance here. Hey, Noru, great to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Does Mike pity the foo? Oh no! I gotta stop reading chat. I'm gonna restart the game. We'll just go deathless. This is silly. This is silly. I don't know what's happened, but sometime between now and 2 streams ago, I lost all of my capabilities with this game, apparently. No idea why. I hate that I have to select the DOSBox window every time I restart it as well. That's very annoying. Hey Foxhole, good to see you. All is well. I hope all is well with you too. I'm not doing too bad. I've spent the last several days ruminating and thinking and reflecting, and I've also been working very hard. So it's been quite a busy time. So don't die. There we go. Maybe that'll help. I forgot to set the cycles lower, and so now I'm gonna die again. I've just adjusted them. We'll see if that helps. I basically have to go hitless for the rest of this fight, so... Let's just play resist or serve. I don't know, man. I'm gonna retire this game. I'm retiring it. I'm retiring the game for now. We'll come back to it someday. Someday we'll go back to it. I don't know what to say. It's time for resist or serve. That game is retired. I'm not playing it anymore. That was absolutely shocking.
So what are you waiting for? Me to play the game? Shut up!
You know what? Before we dive too deeply into the X-Files, I just remembered we have something to look at here in the we have a new addition to the collection. So let me put some background music back on. I almost forgot. We have a new addition to the collection. let's take a look. Need a new warm-up game? Maybe some Doom? Maybe! I mean, the problem is if I warm up with Doom, we'll just be playing Doom all day. Let me fix this focus issue once again. Very annoying that I have to do that every time. Does Mike pity the foo? Ask again later. Yeah, let's ask again later. There we go. Just pulse focus, Mike. Yeah, it's just pulse focus. No preamble, really. I'm just showing you the game straight away. This is Forgotten Realms Dungeon Hack. I had the demo of this as a kid, and I thought it was one of the most brilliant first-person dungeon crawlers that I had played. I hadn't played many of them, mind you, so take that with a giant bucket of salt. I'd played Ancient's Deathwatch and this, and I don't know what else. Probably something else, but definitely those two games. And so this one was obviously superior. And what I loved about this was that it was randomly generated every time you went into the dungeon, and so it was like you were playing a different game each time you played it, which was very cool. It's basically a first-person roguelike, if you haven't picked that up yet. In terms of its roguelike capabilities, it's not very strong in the modern ethos of roguelike game design, but it does have a lot of the core tenets in place, so it does work. It doesn't have any of the what's the word I'm looking for? Metagaming aspects. There's no meta flow on top of it. It's just start a new dungeon. It's randomly generated. You got to figure your way through the dungeon. But it's fun though. Hey there, Inside Out Boy. Good to see you. I'm well, thank you. Yeah. For those of you wondering though about Sunday, I took some time off just to hang out with my family. I just felt like that was something I needed to do on Sunday night. So I apologize for not having a stream then. But it's just, you know, that's the way it is sometimes. You just want to spend some time with your family, and that's allowed. So there's obviously one glaring issue with this particular box that I've acquired, which is this scuff mark. It looks like there was a sticker removal error. There's also one up here. It's a little bit less obvious than this one because it's a bit smaller and it's kind of in line with the brighter text, so you can almost miss it, but it's there. Otherwise, though, this is actually not a bad condition box. Like, it's actually pretty clean. It's not bent. It's not crushed. So, overall, I'm actually pretty happy with it. I have many boxes in my collection that are in less than perfect condition.
Take that, Andy!
So,
Screw
this is not
you!
too bad. This is not too bad. Poor old Andy. I can't believe you're having such unluck with that. With the 8-ball today, Punstan. It's just Pulse Focus, Mike. You don't understand these advanced features. Alright, Pulse Focus, very advanced feature. Yeah, you're right. I should not question the technical design of Logitech. Hack your way through the dungeons of your nightmares. And yeah, it's got an auto map feature, which is pretty good because you need that because it is a random... features revolutionary randomized dungeon generator, ensures that every game is unique with over 4 billion possible dungeons. You'll never have the same have to experience the same adventure twice. Customize your dungeons. Choose the number of dungeon levels, difficulty levels of puzzles and traps, and more. Dungeon style is tailored to your character's class. Unique password feature lets you reuse your favorite dungeons. Give passwords to friends and they can get the very same dungeons in their game. That's called a random seed these days. People know what they are because of Minecraft, probably. Call up the Monsters Vanquished screen and see a comprehensive list of all the monsters your character has defeated. Hall of Heroes feature keeps a scorecard of all characters you've created and how they fared. Bestiary contains over 50 monsters. Pretty crazy stuff, right? Yeah, so that's Dungeon Hack features list. I didn't read the rest of the back of the box. But let's take a look at the inside of the box and see what we've got. It's just not answering you, Punsan, at all, yeah. So, here we go. What have we got here? the floppy disk version, obviously, so we'll take a look at those discs. We've got a... What is this? It's a manual, user manual, I guess. It's very thick. I'm surprised at the thickness of this user manual. Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd Edition computer game, Forgotten Realms Dungeon Hack, SSI. Developed by Dreamforge. If I remember right, I think it said so here. Developed by Dreamforge. Screenshots shown an IBM 256 color VGA. Alright, let's see what this manual's got in store. Let's see what the contents look like. Introduction, creating a character, all about the characters, after selecting a character, how to play, auto mapping, Hall of Fame magic objects, customizing settings, spells, adventuring strategy, bestiary, tables, wow, there's a lot of tables, index of spells, designer's notes, and event horizons name change. Alright, index of spells and designer's notes. That's interesting. Let's go look at the bestiary on page 47. There's probably some cool illustrations in there. There are cool illustrations throughout the book, which is nice. Nice to see. Some spells there. Wow, there's a lot of spells. Strategy. Here we go. 47. Bestiary. Ankheg. Beast. Undead. Bugbear. Carrion Crawler. Chimera. Cockatrice. Dragon. Blue. Elemental. Earth Elemental. Water Elemental. Etten. Fair. Gargoyle. Ghoul. Goblin. Grave Mist. Golem Flesh. Groaning Spirit Banshee. Hag. Hobgoblin. Knight. Death. Lycanthrope. Wereat. Measle. Measle? I don't know. Medusa. Greater. Mummy. Minotaur. Naga. Bone. Naga. Spirit. Ogre. Slug. Orc. Orog. Otyugh. I don't know what that is, but it's got a cool name. Apparently it's Ortiug, is how you say it. Ortiug. Scaladar. Shade. Shadow. Shambling Mound. Sheet Ghoul. Slithermorph. This is a very long bestiary. Spectre. Steel Shadow. Shadow Wraith. Tlin Kali. Troglodyte. Troll. Still going. Umberhog. Watch Ghost. Water Weird. White. Wraith. Wyvern. Jill. And that's it. And there's some magic tables in there. Designer's notes. Wow. Rulebook credits. Alright, that's a lot of contents in there. And we've got a, what's this? Looks like a quick start sort of card here. Yep. Quick start guide sort of thingy. Technical support and warranty. A little bit of a registration card. Alright, let's look at those floppy disks. Advanced Dungeons & Dragons, 2nd Edition, computer game, Dungeon Hack, Disc 2. 1, there's 3, and there's Disc 4. Disc 4 is blue for some reason. Interesting. Alrighty. That was all inside this envelope. I don't know if I should put it all back in the envelope, or just leave it in the box. I think I'll put it in the envelope. Or do you say envelope? Hi there, Boardjams. Good to see you. Life Forcer, you legend. Great to see you too. Man, they went all out to tell us about every creature from Monster Manual. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the game comes with its own little Monster Manual. You can think of it that way. As I see it, yes. Ahoy, ahoy, Nabback Hat and Run. Good to see you. I hope you're having a good day today. Toastman X, good to see you. Greetings. I hope you're well as well. There you go. That's my latest acquisition.
Take that, Andy! Screw you!
This actually arrived 2 or 3 days ago. I can't remember exactly. 2 or 3 days ago this arrived. And I was pretty excited because, as some of you know, I've talked about this before, I have not had this game in my collection for a very long time, but I've always wanted it in my collection. Like I said, it was like when I was a kid, this was like my go-to. I had a demo of it on a CD that I would just play like very, very frequently. I loved playing it. So finally having a what do I call this? A solo copy of the game. I actually have probably like 4 or 5 different copies of this game in different formats, included in basically packs. So like Forgotten Realms there was like tons of Forgotten Realms bundles that were sold with like, 12 games or something like that, and Dungeon Hack was frequently one of those. But this is the first time I've had one that's just in the box by itself, a solo complete edition. Although I don't know how complete this is. It feels like there should be a catalog and a few other bits and pieces in there too. But I don't mind. This is really pleasant to have. I'm really going to enjoy having this on the shelf. It means a lot to me to finally have it. It just took me a long time to find it for a reasonable price. A very, very long time. So yeah, there you go. That's it. Thanks for letting me share that with you. Is this game on GOG? It feels like a game that would be on GOG. It's probably on GOG, almost certainly. I haven't checked, but I would guess it's on GOG, yeah. Lost Media Australian floppy disk version where you can play as a duck. Imagine that. Imagine if there was a duck exclusive. I hope you're doing well as well, Toastman X. Sorry if I missed some chat while I was focusing on that. Dreamfrog with a frog. Dreamfrog Jiggy. Good to see you, Jiggy. I hope you're having a great day today. Where's my buttons? Why am I not pressing them? There we go. Yeah, I hopefully have not missed too much chat. Hopefully I have not missed too much chat. I enjoy games so much more when I haven't overpaid. Yeah, I think that's, I don't know how much that makes sense. I think at a certain point that makes sense. But yeah, that does make some sense. Is there a resource out there that tells you what big boxes contained when they were released so you can hunt a complete in-box? There is not a resource that is exactly like that, Grognak. It's something that I have personally endeavored to create something to do that. The closest thing we have to that right now is sadly Moby Games, which is notoriously not doing that. So yeah, it doesn't really help if you go to Moby Games and have a look. But yeah, I think it would be nice to have a centralized database of collectors' notes on what comes in boxes and which region their boxes are from. And, maybe even different editions and stuff like that. Because there are some, like for Ultima and a few other games series, there are actually websites that collate that information. And they're very, very helpful to understand if you have a complete copy of the game or not. And to know, like, what you might need to hunt down if you are trying to get a complete edition of the game. But yeah, in terms of a global database of that kind of information, there does not yet exist one, sadly. Yeah. Hey, Onion9999, good to see you. Closed the Twitch tab by mistake. Sorry to hear that, Vorjams. Thanks for reopening it. Ultima fans are crazy. I don't know if they're crazy. I think it's a very valuable pursuit. I think more people should go to that effort for games in general. Archive.org, if they were to branch out and have a game-specific focus, I would encourage them to catalog what the contents would be in a box and editions and variations and all that kind of thing. But they have a hard enough time getting scans of, like, decent quality scans of stuff at the moment. So, they do their best, but there's a lot of work to be done, I think, to improve some of those processes. And I think, sadly, there's like a lot of scans of like video game manuals and stuff like that that are so low resolution and so low quality that they're almost not worth having. Like, it's better than nothing, of course, and it's a great effort that somebody has gone to, but things could be improved. Vastly improved. Like, the fidelity of preservation should be high enough that a perfect reproduction, either digitally or physically, should be plausible by the use of those archives. But that's obviously very expensive to store and get high quality capture of things and stuff like that. But like in my ideal world, you would be able to go into a virtual museum and pick up a box off the shelf and open it and inspect all the contents and look at it as if it was there in front of you. That's my like dream scenario of like full preservation, because that means you've digitized the asset and now you can experience it as if it was like as close to holding it in your hand as possible, right? I think that's a very ideal scenario, because in reality, like, not everybody's going to be able to have the space to store stuff like that, but they still want to have the experience, and that's about as close as you can get without actually like getting a physical copy of something. Release details in general for most games are horribly poorly documented. Yeah, horribly poorly is a very accurate description, Jiggy. I agree. I would love to have that problem solved one day. Wonder if devs and publishers even remember what they packed in boxes back then. Probably not. They might have some like bill of materials or something like that somewhere, Grognak, but it's highly unlikely that it's been well preserved, those pieces of information. Certainly for older games with like low production runs, I doubt that very much. I doubt people would, remember which version of the publisher catalog was packaged with any given game. You'd be surprised. I think that it's true for some games that people would remember those kind of details, but for many games it's not true. Absolutely. Yeah, which is why like finding a sealed copy of a game and opening it up and documenting that is a valuable exercise, I think. Romero does, since he has that memory ability. Yeah, he does. He's got a notoriously good memory, John Romero. People don't remember what they had for lunch last Tuesday. Wait, did I eat lunch last Tuesday? Hi, Justinitis. Good to see you there. And Borjans, thank you very much for the 5-stream streak. Hi, this is Mulder from the X-Files, and I have won a free TV show appearance on the hit TV show Family Feud. Wow, that's pretty cool, Borjans. I mean, that's pretty cool, Mulder. How you going, Justinitis? I hope you're doing well. Most people wouldn't memorize details of their most tedious menial labor tasks from 30 years ago. That's true. Most people would not do that. Most people. Alright, let's jump into Resist or Serve and get playing. I think we're ready to go. We had a nice look at a cool video game box. I need to set up the capture for this, so let me get that going. Oh, we've still got the wrong capture there. I guess I will fresh boot. Thank you. Let me just stop that music too. Hello? There we go. And where's my capture area set up? Select the right window. Sorry about this. Blame Linux! There we go. Hey, Soul and Sword! Good to see ya! I'm glad to hear you're doing fine, Justinitis. Great news. That's very loud. I did restart my PC. There we go. Turned it down a little. Alright. Black Ops Entertainment. Romero regularly corrects other people when they get details wrong. He does. It's quite interesting to see the interplay of him with other people he's worked with in the past. Like Sandy. Sandy Peterson. This is going to get muted with that. I keep forgetting the X-Files theme tune is a no-go. We're not supposed to play this music on twitch.tv or on YouTube. I must remember to be more careful. Fox Mulder's apartment or fallout shelter. Okay, I guess we've got to go here. Did I completely die last time I went through this section? I thought I can't remember where we got up to here. Have we found the truth? It's out there somewhere. It's out there somewhere, I can tell you that much. So that's the save location. Why haven't I got my gun out?
Hey, big guy, you feel any better?
Mulder, you don't look well. You're infected. I need you to get in bed and lie down.
We were able to find a direct link between Rausch Biotechnologies and the alien conspiracy.
They're following a script right out of Plan 9 from outer space.
Wow.
Speaking of Plan 9, I'm still not convinced Edward's death wasn't political assassination.
Of course, the dude knew way too much.
Anyway, we were able to backtrace the digital data to its point of origin, and we reached a server containing files as far back as 1947.
Wow.
The Aurora Project.
It's Roswell. We don't need to tell you that.
It's every answer to every question we ever dreamed of.
What's wrong, Mulder? We thought you'd be stoked.
Mulder, I need to give you this injection.
Hell no.
Mulder, you're sick. Let me do this. Mulder?
How did she get me? She one-shot me? Okay, this must be what happened at the end of the last stream. I was like, whatever, man. Sad that all these X-Files can't be bought online. Games can't be bought online. Stupid IP. Yeah, I agree, Pi. We need a better way to deal with that problem. I obviously bought mine online with the power of eBay. I bought mine online, but you still have to like wait for it to arrive. Then you have to create your CD image. Then you have to get your PlayStation 2. You have to then get your ROM off the PlayStation 2, your ROM image, so you can set up the emulator to use the ROM image. So that you can then load your ISO image of the CD, of the DVD, into your emulator, and then load it up and play it. It's a lot of work right now to play an old game, especially if you want to do it legitimately. But, you know, if you want to just, like, I don't know, the alternatives are way easier, and it's very disappointing that I had to jump through so many hoops to get this thing working. But it did work, and that's great, because I can play it, and it's fine, it's on my PC, and I can just hook up my controller, and it works. So that's good news. But when it comes to, like, other platforms that are less well-served, like non-popular mainstream systems, it can be even worse. Those experiences can be even worse. So, yeah, PlayStation 2, it's about as mainstream as you can get, and it's quite difficult to set this up properly if you are trying to do the right thing. So, yeah. You did. Hey there, Nanbite. Hi, good to see you. You didn't know there was a PS2 emulators? Yeah, there are. But like I said, you have to get yourself your ROMs for the actual ROM for the system to run, because they're not allowed to redistribute that because that's copyrighted software. Sadly, at some point, like in theory, a developer could sit down and write code to replace that, like so that there's no copyrighted code in there at all. Which is the direction that DOSBox went. So when you play a DOS game on using DOSBox, that doesn't have any of like Microsoft's code in it. It's 100% like emulation that avoids all of those problems. So if you want to play a DOS game on DOSBox, you're technically not playing it on DOS. You are playing it on something that's a little bit different than DOS, but it emulates it well enough that you can play all those cool games. So yeah, it's different, right? And I think that's cool. I think it's cool that we have that. Hi, Rosie, good to see you there. Yeah, it's a bit disappointing that we don't have more fair opportunities for people to legitimately play games like that on emulation. Because if you don't own a PS2, and if you don't own like a physical copy of the game, then it's very hard to like, you know, legally set things up and play them. And then people can't just give those things to you, even though like it would be very easy for me to give stuff to people. I'm not allowed to do that because that then becomes I become a pirate when I give somebody else that software or that piece of code or whatever they need to run things. PS2 emulation has been around for about 20 years. Yeah, it's been around for a very long time. That's true. They should release PS2 Classic Mini. Would make it a lot easier. It would. It would. Those devices do exist for the PlayStation, but I haven't seen a PS2 one yet. It might happen. It could happen. Mike raises his X-Files copy above his head and says aloud the words, "I have the eBay power!" That's right, Grognak. I have the eBay power. I'm an eBay's Collectors Club member, and along with many other people who were at PAX Australia this year. Yeah. There are alternatives out there. That's true. There are alternatives out there. I'm not gonna endorse anything, but the fact is true. Why do I have a memory of I was gonna go grab something right now? I don't remember what I was thinking. Also, I have to increment my death count. Was I gonna go grab something? I feel like I was, but whatever. That's not important. Let's play video game. Do I wish to load? Yeah. Yes, I just died. What am I gonna do? Not load? Mike was gonna grab his PS2 and throw it in the trash. Actually, I think I do need to throw a couple of my PS2s in the trash, because I think they are, like, pretty much useless. Although, even the chassis itself is probably useful for repairing some other damaged equipment. I don't
Hey,
know.
big guy.
I find it
You
very
any
hard
better?
to let
Mulder,
things
you
go
don't look well.
like that.
You're infected. I need you to get in
You're infected. I need you to get in
bed and lie down.
bed and lie down so I can stab you and kill you.
Mulder, you're sick. Let me do this. Mulder?
She won't be stopped. Where's my kitchen gone? Why is my kitchen infested? I've got an AK for some reason. When did I get an AK? Oh, right. I fought somebody in my apartment. Am I in Dreamland? I feel like I'm in Dreamland. You still have the fat PS2? Yeah, I've got a few different variations of PS2. I've got the PS2 dev kit as well. You can set up most of them to load games off the hard drive even if the disk drive doesn't work. And the slim models can load crap over USB or network. Oh, that's cool. Absolutely don't have a bunch of PS2s with broken disk drives and don't know what you're talking about. Right. Is she under mind control or is the voice actor just like that? I don't know. I think we might be in a dreamland. I'm not sure if I should try and kill her. I think I'm cornered. If she gets here, I'm gonna die. She got me! She got me! Ripped off, man. Ripped off. Alright. Another death. Another day. What? I don't know what I feel like this is a puzzle I'm supposed to solve, but it might just be... Use the AK on her. I don't know.
No! 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 No!
The Japanese launch PS2, they came in pretty hot, so they got buggy disk drives firmware and no support from a hard disk drive network adapter. Oh, okay. So you have with those, I suppose you have to do. I guess you don't have the option then to do that. As long as you can get the disc in, as long as the laser still reads and stuff. Have my dead PS3. I couldn't find anyone surrounding towns that repairs them. That's unfortunate, Nab. Hopefully you can get it repaired somehow. Sad to see things go to e-waste like that. You can't really repair the PS3 outside of some rare instances of the yellow light of death. Yeah, I've heard bad things about yellow light of death, but I don't really understand what the situation is there. The gunmen are freaking useless. They are. They're not doing anything. Nowadays, you can also use Memcard Pro 2 to run free MC boot and load games directly from a micro SD. Oh, that's cool. Oh, and micro SD in the memory card slot. That's amazing that the system can support that. That's very cool. It's not perfect compatibility, but data transfer speed is much better than USB. Wow.
Hey, big guy, you feel any better?
Mulder, you don't look
Hey,
well.
Toastman. Yeah, that's
You're
right.
infected. I need you to
X-Files
get in
time.
bed and lie down.
We were able to find a direct
I'm going
link.
to skip this conversation because we've heard it already. And then I'm going to run away from Scully.
Mulder, you're sick. Let me do this. Mulder?
No! God damn it, Scully! Stop doing that to me! You're killing me! You're ending my game! I'm very disappointed. Excuse me. Not seeing much of this game before. I don't think you're going to see much of the game right now either until I figure out what the heck to do. I keep dying. Because I can't seem to kill Scully, and Scully keeps on stabbing me with a needle that kills me instantly. Does the gunmen even have guns? No, they're lone gunmen.
Hey, big guy, you feel any better?
Mulder, you don't look well. You're infected.
Scully's had it with
I
my
need you to
crap.
get in
Yeah,
bed
that's
and
right. Every
lie
gosh darn
down.
name. How
We
you
were
going,
able
mate?
to find a
Welcome.
direct link between Rausch Biotechnologies and the alien
Alright,
conspiracy.
skip. Sprinkle some crack on him, Scully, what? If it's the same, if it's the BGA chip on the PS3, often yellow light of death, it's really not worth it. Barely worth it if it's the 1-gen fat even, 1 even. Right, okay. Oh, first generation fat PS3, right. But yeah, okay, if you have a Japanese launch PS2, then you can easily set up hard disk drive loader for your disk images. Interesting. There's all these facts that I'm learning about PlayStations. It's especially cool because the Memory Card Pro 2 was already a great device when it launched. It's a micro SD adapter that lets you put as many virtual PS1, PS2 memory cards as you can fit. That's awesome. They later added the ability to boot disk images directly off it as well. That's so cool. Yeah, I'd love to have a piece of hardware like that. I might have to get one. Alright, run away. We got to loop Scully around
Mulder,
this table.
You're sick. Let me do this. Mulder?
And then we simply have to run away. Grab this health kit. And then what? I'm gonna... Oh boy. Oh boy, I just loaded a game. Dang it. I was trying to save my game and I pressed load game instead. I was gonna save state and see if I could try some things. I'm gonna have to load again. We've gone back in time. Zodiacus, is it Retro Arc? I'm
Hold
using
on,
PCSX2, which works great. Master V, good to see you. You watched last stream and was just cruising, sitting in the background. Nice. Thank you very much for doing that, Master V. I appreciate that. There might be an undo load state button. There might be. I should ask Refraction at some point. Or read the manual. I don't know. I don't read anything. It's a bad habit of
Feel
mine.
any better?
Mulder, you don't look well. You're infected.
You're infected, Mulder. You're infected, Mulder.
Mulder, you're sick. Let me do this. Mulder?
Let me do this, Mulder. Aha! I solved the problem. We're going into the dark elevator. That seems safe. Thanks, Master V, again. That's very nice of you to... And thanks for telling me, too. I appreciate it. Whoa, why is there a meat man? Whoa! The goddamn controls suck. I can't run away. This is BS. Just kill me, man. Why is there a meat man there? Whoa, 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 whoa. Cobra Commander, thank you very much for the raid. Oh, I think I got infinite iframes while I was waiting for that elevator to open. Run away, run away, run away, run away. Get in the elevator! Whoa, we just made it. Trust no one, indeed. Thank you very much, Crimson. And welcoming... Wait, am I fighting somebody in here? What the hell's going on? Oh, they're fighting each other. Okay, okay, okay. Wow, good to see you there, Robot Spacer, as well. The truth is out there. Yo, good to see you, Jabu Walkie. I hope you're doing well today. Cobra Commander, how's it going? What you been up to? I gotta pause this video game, sorry. I'm doing an event called Weird November this month, where I'm playing all conspiracy theory, occult, alien type games, so this was an obligatory raid. Well, thank you very much for the raid. Even if it was obligatory, I appreciate it. Neon Arcade, great to see you there. Thank you for joining the Cobra raid, of course. Let me get a shout out for you, if we haven't already done that. Really do appreciate it. Absolute legend, everybody. If you haven't followed Cobra Commander, please do go drop a follow. And while you're at it, why don't you follow Neon Arcade as well? But yeah, definitely go drop a follow for Cobra. Cobra streams amazing, amazing games. I'm very intrigued as well by your description of the event that you're doing. It sounds like it's right up my alley, and I'm disappointed that I haven't seen more of your content this month. That's actually very, very sad to me. Like conspiracy theory, occult, and alien type games. It sounds right up my alley. Have you played the PS2 version of this? Well, this PS2 game before, the X-Files for PS2, Resist or Serve? Because this is my first time trying to play it, and it's fascinating. It's different. It's very much a Resident Evil type game, for those of you who haven't seen it before, if you didn't capture that information already from the brief moments of the game we've already witnessed since you got here. Going well. Awesome to see you. I actually played FMV X-Files game earlier this year. I didn't even know this one existed. Yeah, this one's like under the radar. It's like, I think if you... The cross-section of people who like X-Files and Resident Evil would probably enjoy this game. I think. I played Resident Evil for the first time, earlier this year or late last year or something like that. I forget when it came out on GOG, but I streamed it on the GOG Twitch channel when it came out. And it was my first time playing it. So I had a blast. And people were like, what, you've never played this before? I'm like, yeah, I guess I just never got around to it, you know. So it was a lot of fun to play those PC releases of those games. And they're like, you know, all fixed up and they run nice on your modern systems as well. So that was quite cool. Too kind. We just wrapped up Deadly Premonition. Oh, nice. I've heard so many good things about that, and what I've seen of it looks amazing. Looks like a good time. You've been playing Drowned God, a Miss-like, which is wild. Okay, a Miss-like called Drowned God has a lot of potential. Is that a modern-ish game, or is it also retro, sort of, you know, similarly retro game? And you also started Deus Ex tonight. Deus Ex is a great conspiracy game. Very cool. What a blast that game is. I'm sure you've heard a lot of good things about it, because it is a fantastic game. I don't need to sing the praises of Deus Ex very much, I don't think. If I have time later in the month, I may try to squeeze this in if they're not next year. If not then, next year for sure. That's awesome, yeah. Yeah, awesome. Drowned God is from 96. Has crazy background. I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm gonna look it up right now. That's very fascinating. By the way, everybody, welcome in. If you haven't been here before, my name is Fractal Maya Mike. I collect a lot of old PC games, a lot of old PC hardware. I also have pinball and arcade stuff, and yeah, stuff like that. This is my most recent acquisition, Dungeon Hack for PC. It is a floppy disk edition of the game, PC big box. It's very nice. My latest acquisition. And yeah, I'm currently playing the X-Files Resist or Serve for the PS2. And I feel like I'm supposed to say something else. I also make video games. That's what I'm supposed to say. So if you want to check those out, you can on my itch page. We got stuff coming to Steam, hopefully within the next, I don't know, let's say year or two. I would love to see it happen early next year at this point, but we'll see. I am not very good at Deus Ex yet, but trying to get better. Yeah, you know what? Some of those older games are quite challenging, especially from that era. That's like right there in the era where like people were coming hot off the tails of like games like Quake and Doom, and like Unreal Tournament, stuff like that, where there was like a lot of focus on like level of difficulty and things like that, and challenging like high skilled players. So they can come with a lot of burdens, and there's also a little bit of jank when it comes to things like Deus Ex, where most part they're pretty solid, but they do have their own little quirks to get through as well. So yeah, I'm not surprised it might be presenting itself as a bit of a challenge. Drown God is wild. It's been I've been enjoying seeing it for the first time. Yeah, that sounds amazing. I've got to look it up right now. I wonder if it's one of those ones that I've like had a look at and thought, oh, maybe after I played Myst or something like that. There's a few games like that where I'm like, I want to play Myst first. I've never played through the Myst before, and there's a lot of like Myst likes that have come out since that you know, I wouldn't mind playing, but yeah. Drowned God 1996, huh? Wow. I'm already hyper intrigued. Wow. I don't recognize this cover art, so that's interesting. Maybe I'll have to look at a screenshot or something. Let's see, an image. Yeah, this definitely looks interesting. Definitely an interesting looking game. Oh wow, Dragon of the West, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. I don't know why you can't see what's on my screen right now. It's probably because I didn't press the right buttons. I apologize. There we go. I was just trying to look at this Drowned God game. This looks really good. Conspiracy of the Ages. Alright. Alright, I'm definitely going to add this to the list, though. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen this one before. I don't think I have. Fascinating. Thank you very much for the hot tip. I really appreciate that one. Good to see you there, G-Funk. How you going today? Retro Steamer? Boy, I found the right place. Yeah, you sure did. Sorry if I missed some chat. I realized my chat's not scrolling just now. The closest thing I've played to Deus Ex is MGS. Oh, Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2, but those are very, way more linear in terms of how you solve different situations. I miss the linearity. Oh yeah, that's definitely a thing with, Deus Ex. The various paths that you can take to solve problems. It's both, it's one of its greatest features. It's also one of the biggest, difficulties, to challenges for people, new players to adopt. Yeah. Yeah, for sure play Myst first. Yeah, I will. I gotta play Myst. I was planning on doing it this year, but I didn't get to it, so it'll have to be a next year thing, I think. Welcome, Haggard Hessian. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Thank you very much for joining the awesome raid from Dragon of the West. Hope you're doing well today, Dragon. What have you been up to? What have you been playing? I gotta get a shout out going for you. Drown God is more of a vehicle for the author's writings than a game, per se. I've played a few games like that. I played Robot City, which is, yeah, not much gameplay going on there. Shout out Dragon of the West. There we go. There we go. Everybody go check out Dragon of the West's channel, please. Drop a follow over there. And they were playing some top 10 300% speedrunner plays after 2-year break. Wow, let's see how Dragon of the West went today. I'm gonna read the chat and see if there was any announcements. Was doing some Repo and Cuphead. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love Cuphead visually, but man, I have not committed the hours that it will take me to get good at that game. I'm not like a very good platformer gamer, but I do try. I do try. For those of you who are joining us, hi, my name is Mike. I collect old video games and hardware and stuff like that. I also play PC games like this. I don't know. I haven't streamed this yet. Actually, I might have streamed some Dungeon Hack. Anyway. I like video games. I hope you do too, because that's what we're doing here. We're playing some The X-Files Resistor Serve for the PS2 today. Which I normally play DOS games a lot on the channel, so it's usually a little bit of a treat when I play the console games. I played a few NES games, some Sega games, some Sega CD games, stuff like that. Thank you very much for the follow. I have anonymous follows on the channel, by the way, so if you do follow, feel free to lurk if you want to, or you can jump in the chat and say hello. You're always welcome, either way. Alright, back to looking at, I guess we should get back to the video game that I'm playing, which is X-Files. I was about to say we'll look at some more screenshots of Drowned God, but we'll take a break. Thank you so much for the raids. I do appreciate you both. You're both very kind for bringing in all of your people, and I hope you all have fun. If you need to get some rest, of course, please do. I know I do after I finish up a stream usually. Yeah, we're playing PS2 today. How weird, right? I don't know how I unfollowed when that happened, so boom, second time follower. Wow, thank you very much. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. Sometimes Twitch does this thing where you go into the chat or you move your mouse over the chat and it focuses for some reason, I don't know why, there's some like weird little glitch. It will focus on the follow button. And so if you're not following a channel and you like go to type something and press enter, it'll unfollow the channel. Very weird. I've seen that happen. So Duke Donuts showed me that. I was like, what? It was crazy. It was crazy. And it was like not a weird gesture or anything like that. It was very normal like user interface stuff. So I don't know why it happens. I like some platforms, but I really don't have interest in Cuphead either, much as I appreciate the art. I have this really cool art book for Cuphead. I'll grab it. Because like Cuphead's a brilliant game. And I've been enjoying it, but I haven't sat down to try and do a full playthrough yet. But let me grab my art book.
I can't see!
Weirdly, I could not locate the art book. So I've grabbed a different art book because I promised an art book, so we got to look at something. I must have left it on a different shelf. I'm not sure where I left it. Whoops. Let me turn some music on here for a second. And we'll take a quick look at this art book. Hey, MacLag, good to see you! You went to Dan Clancy QA TwitchCon. One of the questions was about the 2,000 follow limit. He stated that Twitch engineers basically just told him it could be changed, but it would be prohibitively expensive. Wow, that's interesting. Hearing that follow buttons have bugs doesn't surprise you? Yeah. You love this game, Cream Not Custard? Awesome. I've been enjoying it. I'm right now facing a challenge where Scully's trying to murder me. Or at least I think that's what's happening. So we'll see. We'll see if I can survive. I think we got out of that area, but then we got immediately attacked by a butcher in the hallway. Anyway, this is tangentially connected to video games. This is Sandy Peterson's Field Guide to Cthulhu Monsters, Field Observer's Handbook of Preternatural Entities. Now, the eagle-eyed among you and those in the know will know exactly what video game this might be connected with. I'm going to come out and tell you, it's Quake! This is the Shoggoth-type creature from Quake, and if we look through the book, we can find some other images, even on the back cover right here. This outline, that is the Shambler from Quake 1. So there's a few other creatures in here that have inspired some of the designs in the game. So this is one of the designs that was inspiring the, I forget what they're called. Skags, I want to say? I can't remember what they're called. But this like body shape is the character type anyway. There's the formless spawn there. So this is a cool art book. And it's also got a lot of information in there too. Spawn of Cthulhu. There's a few other cool things in here. Got a deep one. Look at those cool sketches there too. Lots of interesting stuff in here. There's that dimensional shambler. So that's what that Quake 1 shambler is based on. This character design right here. Never played Quake, so you don't want to spoil the G-Funk? Oh no! So this is actually a rare book nowadays too, by the way. It took me a long time to get a copy of it, but I did eventually find one for a decent price, and I was like, I will acquire this now. Very pleased to have it in the collection. Quake is one of my favorite games of all time. So yeah, there's a lot of inspiration that you can see in here that was used directly in Quake 1. Yeah, I love seeing this stuff. Relative size diagram of all of the different creatures. Pretty cool stuff. Anyway, so yeah, this is the very same Sandy Peterson who worked on the Quake and Doom games. Probably some other games too. Probably. There you go. That's a bit of fun. Sorry I couldn't find the Cuphead book. I thought I had it, but it's obviously somewhere else right now. It's not in this room. Or if it is, it's on a completely different shelf than what I would have expected. Alright, back to the X-Files. Sorry about that. Thank you so much for the raids, and thank you for the follows as well. I do appreciate those follows. I have anonymous follows on the channel, like I said, so feel free to lurk if you want to. Sandy also has his own YouTube channel. I did not know that. I'm going to have to go look that one up.
What are you waiting for? Me to play the game? Shut up!
This is definitely not Mulder's apartment building. What the heck? Where am I? I mean, I love this, but I also am freaking out a little bit. This is not Mulder's apartment. We just left Mulder's apartment, and now I'm concerned. What is going on? This is very cinematic, too. Very atmospheric. Hello? Interact with the door, Mulder. Is this an Alone in the Dark game? It's not, but that is one of my favorite franchises, especially the first 3 games. We talk about that regularly here. And if you like the first 3 games here, I've got to recommend one game to you. There's a game called Timegate Night's Chase. It's based on the same Alone in the Dark engine as the first 3 Alone in the Dark games. And it plays like them, and it's got some interesting stuff. It sadly was supposed to be a part of a series of games, but they made the first one, didn't do so well, so they didn't continue the series. Disappointing for me. But yeah, very cool game. You have found me. Hang on a second. I haven't been reading these messages. What's going on? I gotta go back to the start. I can't understand what's happening. As if I've seen a memory of my sister, Samantha. Trust no one. Return to where you came. You are the pawn of a devil. What? Resist or serve. You have found me. I have no idea what this is about. I'm very confused. Sandy's channel is called Sandy of Cthulhu. That's cool. That's cool. I'm definitely gonna have to check that out. Oh, you get to play as Mulder in this one? Yeah, you get to play Mulder and Scully for all of the episodes that are in the game. So the game has like the 2 characters, and it's got, I think it's 3 episodes, which each have like 3 chapters or something like that. So there's a fair bit of content. I've only played the Mulder campaign so far. This is the 2nd episode. Holy cow, it's the name of the game. Yeah, resist or serve, right there in the game. They said it. They said the thing. They also said trust no one. Yeah. Man, someone went to so much trouble to put that in your pocket, and you notice like a week later. I know. I'm really bad at remembering to check the notes section in this game. Is this the Resist or Serve game? It sure is. That's right. We're playing Resist or Serve right now. X-Files Resist or Serve. It also says it right there, if you can, on my screen. X-Files Resist or Serve. But yeah, I picked this up because I was like, I've got to play the next X-Files game. And the FMV game's really, really brilliant. It's very well done. I enjoyed playing that a lot. And this is not fitting into the series of the show as well as that game did. But it is making a lot of call-outs to the show, which I think is fine. That's good enough. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It doesn't remind me too heavily of the X-Files. It reminds me a lot more heavily of other games, like Resident Evil, for example. What the heck is... Why are there cultists everywhere here? I don't get it. This is such a strange thing. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Very strange. When does Pyramid Head come out? I think in this room. I think he's coming out in this room. Best wishes to your with your backlog. Thank you very much, Remington. I appreciate that. It's a pretty big backlog. I haven't played. I've dabbled with a lot of the games. I haven't sat down to play through any of them. Many. I don't know why I said any. I finished hundreds of games on the channel. But yeah, I don't know. Thank you. Yeah, if you want to know more about the collection, feel free to ask in the chat. But there's a bunch of stuff there, and then it kind of wraps around behind me over here. I don't know. I like talking about this stuff, so feel free to ask any questions. Or if you want to just chill out and watch me struggle to survive, you're more than welcome to do that too. I'm going to press a save state button right now because I haven't saved in a while and I'm a little bit concerned. Also, what's my health status like? I haven't checked. Okay, we're not great. Not great. Why are these cultists just standing in the corner? Can I talk to them? I can't talk to him. Can I shoot him? Oh, I feel bad if I shoot him. He hasn't done anything to me. Hey, this is one of those guys that stole the artifact, the alien artifact. I think they're Borg, and they are recharging. Oh, they're in their recharging slots. That's why they're not attacking. Okay. Man, that guy's got a really ghoulish face. Good to see your robot spacer, by the way. They're just decorative cultists. Decorative cultists. They're looking at me, though. When I open this door, will they all attack? No. Okay. I'm pretty nervous. It's all about having fun. It is indeed. Now I'm trying to think of what kind of Silent Hill 2 themed bosses Mulder would encounter. We fought some pretty weird stuff already, and run away from some weird stuff.
What mood is this? You are not a disciple. You are not here to serve me.
I can hear you.
You're an assassin.
What is this place?
Your mind turning in on itself. You have found me. The same way I speak to the angels who will join me to deliver the last judgment, the day of reckoning. You have found me!
Am I about to fight a boss man? You have traveled back through your mind to find me. You cannot prevent the return of angels. You and the devil who sent you shall witness how I can create and how I can destroy. Okay. Alright. I swear this is Alan Wake. There's a lot of Alan Wake influence here, but it's the wrong way around. Alan Wake came out like a decade after this game or something. Wasn't Alan Wake 2009 or 2008, something like that? This game's 2004, I want to say. 2002? I forget. 2004. Trippy, cool version, cool game version of the story. Yeah, really interesting, really interesting. Alan Wake's on your list for the month too, if there's time. Good luck with that one. Good luck. I have never played through it. I dabbled with it. I was a little disappointed. I was expecting something a little different. I have intended to go back and play through it, but I haven't yet. Okay, there's people here now. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of people here. I can't avoid the attacks. I'm stuck in the corner. Okay. That guy's vomiting on me, and the other guy's just hitting me. Hold up, buddy. I gotta heal. Damn it, Mulder, why are you so slow at getting weapons out of your pocket? What was that? What camera angle is this? I can't work with this. Gosh darn it. He's not dying. This is not effective. I really wanted to grab that artifact right now. I got no more healing kits, so I might as well just... I'm basically dead. I'm literally dead right now. Okay. Alright. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna die. I don't know what's happening. I'm very confused. He did look a bit like George Carlin, actually.
What is that? What did you inject me with?
Agent Mulder, you're hurting me.
Oh, I was supposed to die? Oh, thank
Against the
goodness for that. I was
radiation
about to
coursing
reload.
through you.
Marita, how did you know?
After reading the data you sent me, I knew you were possibly in danger.
That it's true. The artifact is alien, emitting a cosmic galactic radiation level strong enough to kill us.
I wish they made an
I
entire
did as you
episode
asked.
of
I arranged travel for you
X-Files
on a
with
Russian
these
transport
graphics.
plane. If you're going to leave for Tunguska, it must be tonight.
We're off to Tunguska.
Scully.
Scully, it's Mulder.
Mulder, thank God. I need to see you as soon as possible. Our nervous systems are producing a substance akin to tetrodotoxin at lethal levels.
Due to exposure to radiation, the CGR that emanated from the alien artifact.
You know. How?
I'm here with Marita Kovarubias. She gave me an injection to counteract the toxin. Are you all right, Scully?
Yes, I caught it in time. What is Marita Kovarubias doing there?
I asked for her help. She's arranged passage for me to Russia, Tunguska. I have reason to believe the artifact has been returned there, but I don't know for how long.
The VR
Mulder, I'm
episode
here
was
with the
first-person
gunman.
shooter.
I think they have a lead on this Roush Biotech Corporation. Do you think it's a good idea to be jetting off
And it
to
was
Russia
terrible.
based on what?
You have to trust me on this, Scully. Find what you can from Roush Biotech, but I have to go.
Zooming in on the passport is hilarious. To be continued? Is that the end of the episode? That was way shorter than the first episode. Okay. You have unlocked new storyboards, new concept art, and some other stuff. Do you wish to save? Of course I do. A bit more horror fantasy than sci-fi, but the show did have a wide variety of themes and genres. Yeah, yeah. There we go. The dead eyes really compliment the voice acting. that's just Duchovny's acting in general. Like, if you go back and watch the early X-Files episodes, he just has this, like, monotone delivery like that. It works. I love the character. But that's how Duchovny played it. And he's doing exactly the same thing here. Alright, so we've done episode 1, we've done episode 2, it's time for episode 3. Tunguska and Mystery, Act 5 and 6. I'm not pressing anything, I don't know why it's skipping stuff. I feel like I need to restart this bit. What's happening? I'm gonna restart it because I think we might have accidentally somehow skipped something. What if I do restart here? What does this do? Are we gonna see the intro? Okay, I have to actually abort and then start. Good to see you, Serpents. Tunguska Expedition mentioned. This must be an unofficial prequel to Tunguska the Visitation. There's a lot of Tunguska's content in the X-Files TV series. Alright, I'm not pressing anything. Why is it skipping stuff? Why? I don't want it to skip stuff. Run away. Oh, these guys who've cut their arms off already. Interesting. Krychek, I think, at this point in the game has already cut his arm off, but maybe he hasn't. Okay. Little interlude there. We start the freaking game with 2 notes. Field notes. In transit to Tunguska, Siberia. File 7X99. Marita Kovarubias. I don't know how to say her name. Confirmed my belief that the cosmic galactic radiation from the artifact was strong enough to kill. also discovered by Agent Scully in her autopsy of the Red Falls resident. But even more intriguing, the CGR caused the hypothalamus to produce a hormone akin to tetrodotoxin. Tetrodotoxin, the element found in the process that witch doctors perform to raise the dead. Still trying to come to grips with the experience I went through before Marita saved me, as if I was exploring some distorted memory of my own mind, but deep inside, I uncovered a path into the mind of someone else, the entity at Briar Lake. It was too real. Not an avatar or a spiritual apparition. We occupied a physical space together, a moment in time. The closer I get to my destination, the stronger I feel his presence. Chibi UFO, thank you very much for the stream streak. Good to see you there. Welcome. 3 entire stream streak as well. Thank you for that. What I miss in the first rule of X-Files Club. They're punching each other. Yeah, that's the way to go. You just let them fight each other. You know, they're trying to hit you, they hit each other. It's good for me. Good for me. Should cut
Daddy, would you like some sausage? Yeah, Daddy, would you like some sausages?
Yeah, sausages are great. Thank you, Chibi. If this is your first night at X-Files Club, you have to cut off your left arm. Pretty much how the story goes in the show. I mean, it's not a fight club, but... Sorry, I could hear one of my kids calling out, but I think my wife's dealing with it, so I don't have to do anything.
I can't see!
Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. I hope you're having a great day today. Really do appreciate that. Okay, plane down. Lost in woods. Near to camp. Russians who pointlessly cut off their own arms to escape black cancer tests in Gulag nearly did same to me. I mean, I don't think it's pointless. It was, if I remember right, there's some reason they did it.
I can't see!
Yo, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate the anonymous follows. Hope you're having a great time. Hey, Master B. Thank you for the yay. Servo, good to see you too. Hope you're doing well, Servo. Alright. Oh, excuse me. I got a little bit of a cough, so... I don't know where it came from. I didn't have a cough at the start of the week. Something happened. But yeah, in the show, if I remember correctly, they were injecting stuff into their arm, and that's why they cut their arm off, so that they couldn't be tested. Like, there's something like they were locking their arms into a chair or something like that. I don't really remember very clearly, but the Tunguska episodes, there's something like that that goes on, and then they decide, like, Krychek, I think he escapes, and Mulder as well. Mulder kind of gets away a little bit better than Krychek does, if I remember right. This is, like, very tricky for me to remember. It's been a while since I watched that episode last time, but they escape, and then, like, Krychek gets kind of, like, found by, like, a resistance group, and they all have their arms cut off, and they cut his arm off to help him, basically. Doesn't sound great to the sanity kicking in, yeah. Alright, so, same to me. Entity. This man, who appears so clearly in my mind, is responsible for bringing down transport plane. Miracle I survived. This man speaks to me and is convinced that I have been sent by a demon to kill him. His will is to destroy me the closer I get to the truth. Okay. Oop. I hate the controls. So, you might notice that I'm accidentally running backwards and forwards when the camera changes direction. It's because it's not tank controls, right? And if you change your direction slightly, it will just immediately overtake fully. Whereas, like, while you're running across the transition, if you don't change the direction that you're pressing, it's fine. Like, he'll just keep moving in that direction. But as soon as you change a little bit, he'll, like, completely turn whatever the direction you're facing is. So it's, yeah, I kind of hate the controls. Just give me tank controls at this point, you know what I mean? I love tank controls. Good to see you, Fort Max. I saw a nice video of someone who made a Cuphead arcade machine that looked like an old Nintendo arcade. Oh, wow, that's actually really cool. A Cuphead arcade machine would be pretty fun to have. If I had more space in my house, I wouldn't mind doing stuff like that. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Where are we going? We're going into the gatehouse here. getting a free health pickup, which I desperately need, probably, I imagine. Actually, no, I started a new episode, so I should be full health. Let's check our status. Wait, we don't even have a gun because our plane was down. Right, okay. I didn't even think about that. We got nothing. Look at that stop sign. It's a pretty good stop sign. Diginferno, good to see you. How are you today? Welcome. Boom, boom, boom. Alan Wake sometimes switches around too, really? I thought Alan Wake was a fully third-person, over-the-shoulder game. It's gonna try and not get bitten here. Dang it! I said I was gonna try and not get bitten. We've got a vector around. Dang it! Stop biting me! I'm gonna try for this door. I feel like it's a bad move. I knew it was a bad move. This is bad. This is bad news. I can fight him. I can't fight him. They're attacking too frequently for me. I can't even run away with this. Alright, let's just use this as an exploratory life. Oh, I'm dead. I thought if we just avoid combat altogether, it's better strategy, but I don't think that's helping with these dogs. They move so fast, but maybe I can just move better and now I can dodge it. Load game. Yeah, sure, I'll load my game. I don't know what... I mean, is it just the start of... Yeah, I think I just got to restart. Let's just restart. We haven't even encountered a save point yet. Not in the butt. Yeah, don't bite my butt. That's a Catan sign? You're right, actually. I was completely wrong. My mistake. Why don't you kill each other? Let me be. Alright, we're running. We'll watch this cutscene. Since we didn't get to watch the one at the start of the game. I mean, at the start of the episode. It just skipped it automatically. I don't know why. I'd love to fix that. South African word for niece? Oh, okay. I don't know any South African. I have a cousin-in-law, I guess. my cousin's husband. Stray gunfire. Wait, what? I didn't see this message. Stray gunfire. Helicopters. Wolves. All pose threat. Some kind of military action in hills. Must be extremely cautious until I can find a weapon. Right, I wasn't being extremely cautious at all, was I? Maybe I should opt for some more caution. Wait, that's not the word? Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Can I climb this fence? I can save like this. Like using save slots. It's a good thing about emulation. You get the experience that respects your time a little bit more. Sort of wish Agent Mulder jogged like that in the show. It would be good. Wow, I ran right into them. I thought they were coming straight to the door.
I made it this far to get eaten by wolves.
I made it this far to get eaten by wolves. Bloody hell! No, seriously. What the heck, man? I'm trying to zigzag, but it doesn't seem to work. Oh, bugger. I'm cornered. I think I'm dead. I can't even move. Like, I'm just stunned. Alright. Oh, I forgot to count my deaths. I think we've died 3 times. Mulder getting mauled. That's right, Quiznark.
Wolves. I made it this far to get eaten by wolves.
I don't want to get eaten by wolves. I'm not dog food. I'm a man. Man on a mission. I was really hoping they would get bailed up there. Yikes! Damn it, Mulder, keep moving. Wait, this door did work? I mustn't have pressed X on it properly. My instinct was right the first time. Fox hunted by dogs. That's right. Oh, look, an X. There's an X on the window. We can say that. Those of you who've seen the TV show will remember the X that Mulder has masking taped on his window when he needs attention. It's like, it was a whole thing for like a couple of seasons, and then it just like never happened again as far as I remember. Oh wait, I actually have to click save to save. What am I thinking here? To their credit, they actually use different dog models. Yeah! Oh man, come on. Yes, save. There we go. Finally, I saved my game. We've made it. That was his call to the lone gunman, wasn't it? It was, yeah, a call to contacts. I don't know if it was always lone gunman contacts, or if it was other people too. I don't remember that detail. But yes, you're right. I believe so. What's this paper say? Oh, it's Deep Throat. That's right. It was Deep Throat and Mr. X. Yeah, it wasn't... Maybe it was the lone gunman. It was definitely Deep Throat. I totally even forgotten the name of Deep Throat until you said that, Serpent. And Mr. X was later on. I can't remember, like, yeah, that's like season 1 or 2, right? It's really early in the series. Just playing the subterfuge to the whole neighborhood. Yeah, I mean, you know, to anybody else, it just looks like a masking tape on the window to hold it together or something, I guess. We've got ourselves a map. Eastgate. Eastgate. Alright. Does this lead somewhere useful? Scully also did the X once. I remember that, yeah. I do remember that. Nothing here. Tiny bit of running around like a madman. That looks like an outdoor area. Probably don't want to go that way. Why did I hear it? Obtained first aid kit. Whoa! Stay down. Stay down. I'm kicking him in the nuts. Blood's coming out, so that's a good thing, I guess. Said stay down, bro. Don't bite me, don't bite me. Please. Man, that's a lot of button pressing. Obtained Lieutenant's Key, 9mm ammo clip. Obtained flashlight. Anything else? What about the other footlockers? Really should rewatch X-Files. I'm sure there are a lot of episodes I've never seen anyway. That's one of the reasons I rewatched through the series as well. I still haven't finished, like I said last time we talked about this. I stopped around season 9 or 10. I think it was season 9. The episode that I'm up to, that I still haven't watched, is called My Struggle. And I will watch it. Wow, that key looks awesome. Let's inspect it. I cannot read the Cyrillic characters. Nothing found. Alright. Call of Duty 4 Prestige. Yes. Kick zombies balls, they drop like anyone else. That's right. You gotta keep in the nuts. Watched at least 5 episodes of the X-Files. They taught me that some guy smokes and they're an alien baby. Yeah, that's basically the whole series. You've extrapolated very well. The smoking man, the cigarette smoking man, is like a mainstay for like pretty much the entire series as far as I can tell. Is there a hallway right here that I haven't gone in yet? Yep, there is. Okay, good to know. Would be nice if we could acquire a weapon. Okay, I don't know the code, but I'm going to try 451. Unfortunately, that didn't work. Operate the door, Mulder. I'm hearing that there might be a zombie in there. The music went nuts. I am reading his wiki. He was originally cast as a background actor. Cigarette smoking man? Really? I did watch the later seasons when they were first aired and seen other early ones randomly. Yeah. The way I watched it growing up was just randomly, okay? Like seeing an episode here or there. Okay, this is just some kind of like dungeon. Get off me, bro. Hey, G-Funk. So you just got back from getting pizza when I left you just entered the Hell Church Temple thing. Would you mind just restarting from there? Honestly, you haven't missed too much. We finished that entire episode. After that, pretty much we just woke up once we died. In there, we woke up and somebody gave us an injection, and then we started this episode. So now you're all caught up. Oh, there was a bunch of dudes with their arms cut off that were chasing us at the start of this episode, but just one arm, not like both their arms. He was an extra in the pilot and had some cameos through the first season. The Smoking Man. That's really interesting, actually. Why only the balls? Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, look, you gotta hit him where it counts. This is life or death situation. There's no holds barred, as they say. Also, the only real cigarettes were in 2 episodes, and they switched to herbal cigarettes because the actor was a former smoker and didn't want to get re-addicted to tobacco. That's really good. I'm glad they did that for him. I'm surprised they actually used 2 real cigarettes, though. He kicks so elegantly. He does, yeah. We can't get him to kick unless it's a guy. It's just going to be punches. Oh, the armless guys? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, G-Funk. It's an old code, but it checks out. Oh my gosh. There's nothing else in here. Hey there, Max Devil. Good to see ya. So I need to find the code, I guess? Let me pull the flashlight out. Maybe that'll help. Gun! Man! He looks like he shot himself in the head. That's sad. like how Mulder's costume changed as well. That's pretty cool. Did you leave a note for me? Obtain business card. Hi, I'm Fox Mulder, FBI. Here's my card. Inspect. Strong ink. Moscow branch, Moscow. 275? Oh yes, very secure. Very secure. Do 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 do. Lighting is perfect also. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. That's very kind of you. Good feedback. Absolutely nailed Mulder's accent. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'm here all the time. I gotta do a talk Swedish, damn it. Sometime. Obtain 9mm ammo clip. 9mm ammo clip. Okay, we've got 2 9mm ammo clips. I think they might want me to shoot something. They've given me a gun and 3 clips so far. I'm like 2 years behind. Thanks, Switch. Oh no. The way that it does the lag and then you don't even realize it. Yeah, that can be a pain. I kind of wish they just had a "you are approximately n seconds behind stream" message somewhere on the screen that you could just know if you're lagging. Do you know any
50 months. That's like over 4 years of mlims. How time flies when you're having FMM Doom browse, FMM Doom browse, FMM Doom browse, FMM Doom browse fun mlim.
We are having some FMM Doom Browse fun, aren't we? Brent3000, you absolute legend. Thank you so much for the 50 months of support, too. With that Prime Gaming sub as well. What an absolute ripper. I appreciate it. To speak Swedish, you just have to sit around and say, hey and bork. I forget what bork might mean, but I know hey means hi. Do you know anything Swedish besides Swedish Chef, though? Well, according to Duolingo, I'm good at Swedish. I'm getting good at... Well, I'm starting Swedish, really. I'm doing okay. I'm alright at Swedish. Let me see. I'll tell you. My Swedish... I'm in Section 2, Unit 3 on Swedish. So, I can talk about water and a desk, for example. Jag behöver skrivbord. Eller hur? That's about... I don't know. I probably have a really bad Australian accent at it too. I guess there's dogs that I can kill now. I'm not hitting them. Just freaking... I don't think I'm hitting it. I need a desk, right? That's what I was trying to say every gosh darn name, yeah. Oh, come on, I died! Oh, wait, when did I didn't... Wait, oh my gosh, when did I don't think oh my gosh, I should have used the freaking... internal. What's the save thing? Oh man. No. Oh no. This is bad. This is bad. Oh no.
No!
Oh.
No!
That's all you really need. You need really water and desks. Yeah, if you got a desk and some water, you're all set.
No!
Alright, we got a map. Yeah, I basically, the Duolingo thing, like, I was at a birthday party, and I was hanging out with my kids, and we were talking, and they were like, oh, Dad, you should do Duolingo. I'm like, why? What should I do with Duolingo? But they convinced me to try it out. Oh no, I paused for a second to try and get a better camera angle. And anyway, I basically set it up and chose Swedish on a whim. I figured, like, hey, who knows? Maybe someday I'll visit Sweden. Okay, he died. I think the zombie likes it. I don't know about that. I don't think the zombie likes anything. I think the zombie is just in a world of his own. Class of their own. Long story short, I've now got water all over my desk. Exactly, Jiggy, yeah. Oh my gosh. I mean, there's a fine line between pleasure and pain, right? That's what they say, anyway. I mean, you have to admit, it's pretty effective strategy. Not nice to kick a zombie while it's down. Look, the zombie shouldn't be up in the first place. Let's be real. Remember, destroy the brain or the balls. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, my daughter went to Japan this year, and so she's been studying Japanese. She uses Duolingo as well as to bolster her studies. And so she was trying to convince me to use it so that we could get the family subscription. Her younger sister's also studying Japanese at school, so that came into play. So yeah, I was like, okay, fine, I'll try something. And so I did the trial family mode. I haven't missed a day since though, so I've been sticking with it, which is pretty good for me. Normally I like forget my shoes if I haven't got them on when I leave the house, kind of thing. So for me to stick with something for that long, it's been a while. I think I'm on. How many days have I been doing this for? What's my streak? 74 days I've been doing it. Alright, I just left that room. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna quick save now. There we go. 74 days, not of exiles, no, of Duolingo Swedish. was nothing in any of the lockers, was there? I did kind of scan for it, but... that's the Vitalist. You'll be hearing from the lawyer. You don't mess with the League of the Living challenge and get away with it. Oh no, I'm in trouble. What did I just acquire? Oh right, more ammo. Cool. Nothing found. Nothing at all. There's nothing there. Yeah. Nothing sus or interesting right there at all. Okay. So... I guess I could do a legitimate save before I go outside too. And then I won't feel bad about doing the save scum. Out of curiosity, what compelled you to try Swedish of all things? Literally, I thought to myself... I mean, okay, there's probably a couple of reasons. I would like to visit that part of the world, Sweden included, but like other countries in the region. And I just figured, like, why not Swedish? Out of all of them. I heard that Finnish is really hard to learn. So, you know, that's about it. There wasn't a lot of thought that went into it, to be honest. But I did think, like, well, if I do ever make that trip, I'll at least know some of part of the language spoken in the region. Some of one of the language spoken in the region. Yeah. 80s Eurovision? Oh, that's another good candidate reason, actually. Just gotta learn the accent? I gotta learn the accent, yeah. If you have to pick one Scandinavian language, then Swedish is probably the most useful, biggest one of them, and you can get by with it in Finland as well. Oh, okay, I hadn't really heard that from anyone, but I'm lucky. I guess I got lucky. Then, yeah. I can't believe the mobile game Fallout Shelter is in the X-Files Resist or Serve. It is? I mean, I guess so. I don't know. I haven't played too much Fallout Shelter. But, yeah. Oh, I had a thought. Where's it gone? It's gone. Oh, right. There was a TV show that I was watching called... No, I forget the exact name of it. It's a Swedish show. Something like Under a Glass Dome or something like that. It's basically like a murder mystery detective show type thing. But yeah, produced in Swedish. And so I'd been watching that as well. And I watched one of the episodes in Swedish, like to try and see if I could follow. And I could follow some stuff. There were some parts of the conversation I was like, oh, I know what they're talking about. But there was a lot that I didn't follow. It's just called The Glass Dome. Thank you, Ehrlich. I appreciate it. To be honest, I don't think usefulness really comes into the picture, though I suppose there might be some signage that may be helpful if you can read it. Oh yeah, that's good. I mean, I at this point, I'm just having fun. You know, I don't really mind. Glass, is it, I don't know how to say the K. Is it ch? Like a sh sound or something like that? Glasschuppen. Although technically you'll probably have more success just using English in any part of Nordic region. Pretty much everyone. Wait, that scrolled just as I was trying to read it. Pretty much everyone is either fluent or close enough to it. Yeah, that's pretty impressive, I think. I think you, yeah, that's really interesting. I guess English is just broadly used around there. Watch The Swedish Chef in The Muppet Show. I learned Swedish from there. Right. But of course, learning languages is cool, so I'm all for it. Well, thank you. Yeah. I mean, look, I'm not good at it, but I'm having fun anyway. It's still early days, I guess. Short and hard K. Oh, okay. Thank you for that. Learned all the German I know from the Castlevania Rondo of Blood intro. Wow. They must speak a lot of German in there. I can hear the dog, but I can't see the dog. I'm trying to use cover. Not only is English literacy high, everyone will be eager to use their English. Right. Okay. Yeah. So you've got to battle against the fact that people want to try their English out, as well as they just naturally are going to assume that you don't speak Swedish, so they'll just speak to you in English anyway. Where are the dogs? I'm really worried that they're just gonna maul me again. I do hate the camera so much. Okay, we survived way better that time. Yeah, way better. I feel terrible about the dogs, but, you know, it's a video game at the end of the day, I guess. Use Lieutenant's Key. Nice. It's legitimately something I know people who try to learn the language can struggle with, because anytime there's a social situation where someone appears to struggle with Swedish, people basically tend to switch to English as a courtesy, ostensibly. Right. All you Swedish people are so good at speaking multiple languages, you're just like, oh, we'll help you out and speak English. And then the people who try to learn can't get the immersion learning that they need. Alright. Oh, that's half a person. I was about to say, I'll go talk to this guy, but I don't think anybody's talking to them. Oh! Run away! No biting! He's half the man he used to be, yeah. I'm gonna go to Sweden and be the only person speaking Swedish. and nobody will understand me anyway. Like this, what's this accent? The door is locked. I need flashlight. Obtained a first aid kit. Sweet. What is this? Is this a fuse box I can interact with, or just decorative? That door went open. Mike wants to familiarize himself with the Swedish bikini team. What? Oh! No! Okay, that's it, mate. Oh. Yeah, that's it, mate. Take that. Perfectly aligned. Why is this guy not dead? Finished him. Obtained metal gate key. I guess that's for this door over here. We'll check out the rest of the establishment first, though. Oh, that's what the metal gate key's for. The metal gates. That makes more sense. Obtained shotgun ammo. I like how they tease you with like, oh yeah, here's some shotgun ammo. Not that you got a shotgun, idiot. Oh wait, here's a shotgun. What the heck? Is that from Dumb and Dumber? What you're talking about? Wasn't there another metal gate? Like, with a half a man in it? $9mm ammo. Some lockers. They're lockers. I believe the movie actually had at least one Swede speaking, but the official Swedish speaking team didn't. Interesting. The door won't open. So what's the point of this entire section? Just to get the shotgun? Seems like a lot of work. Safe scum. I gotta share my knowledge of the Princess Bride game today. You got to share your knowledge of the Princess Bride game today? That's amazing! How and why and where? I'm, obviously it's a disappointing game, but I'm glad that you learned something useful out of, well, purportedly useful out of the stream. Is this a kennel? The dogs are over there. What's the point of the kennel? Am I supposed to herd the dogs into the kennel? How much damage did we suffer? Wow, a fair bit of damage. They missed a golden opportunity to name this game X-Files Resist Exos. I mean, that's probably what they meant to say. The spigot is frozen, but seems to still be working. The switch is too heavy. It won't budge. A strange force is holding the door shut. Avatar! The door won't open. Obtained first aid kit. Alright, we're in an action scene now. Locks of strange forces, yeah. Who let the dogs out? It's Mulder. He sees strange everywhere. They do call him Spooky. Spooky Mulder. That's his name. Should we shotgun time or should we pistola time? Metal gate key, we still got it. The music in the game's pretty good. Why don't they give me a camera angle to see the guy that the health bar is there for? Oh, there he is. He's over in the corner. Hi, guy. Doesn't look like I can shoot through the gate. Fence. Thing. Trying to run away, but it's not letting me. Oh, he's resurrected the dogs. That's great news. Well, this is bad. I thought they might not be able to run up the stairs. I thought, maybe they can't get up here. Well, he's got no skin now. He just got all taken off him by the dogs. He works on unexplained stuff in the basement. That's right. I think my only option is to load from my quick save. Oh boy, I didn't think you were going to come after me. You didn't come after me last time when I ran through. Bad, guys. Stun locked. Oh man. I've got some increment death last time, so we've got 2 incrementations this time. Was that a Canis lupus lupus? Canis lupus lupus. I can't remember the exact intonation, but I think I got pretty close. Oh my gosh. No, I don't want to load. I'll do this instead. Okay. Man, Gabriel Knight, what is it? Gabriel Knight, The Beast Within, right? That's the FMV one. So last time maybe I went in here first, I don't know. Man, there should be some, like, dog snacks that you can get from in here and give them to the dogs, and then they go sit down with their snacks. Hey, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I have anonymous follows on the channel, so feel free to lurk if you would like to. Or you can jump in the chat and say hi. Gamer Knight 2 is a classic, Justinitis, you're right. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that video game. Ow! 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 Stop! Ow! Ow! Simply die already, dog. Why? I'm so sorry. That was vicious. Wow. Did I ever finish Gamer Night 3? Yeah, I totally finished it. It was a fun time, actually. I didn't think that the cat mustache situation, if that makes any sense, I didn't think that was too heinous. It was very, like, adventure gamey, but it was not so bad. So he's gonna resurrect these doggos. Yeah, Gamer Night 3, Cat Moustache, Evil Alex, and hello, howdy. I'm gonna save my game into a different slot in the save states. And I'm just gonna try rushing this guy. Wait, he's not there. What the heck is this guy? Oh, he's over there now. Oh, he's gonna do that, is he? I didn't even think he took damage from that attack. Really? What the heck, bro? You just like Jedi powers on me now? Come on, man! It's freaking a joke. Poor game design. I feel like this is a cheat. Cheating system. Oh, some good Doom letters you got there. I mean, I might as well just reload at this point. Is there an option where I don't fight this guy? Yeah, you can magic attack me. Good job. Alright, that took a little bit more focus. Well, you always have the option to play another game. That's true, yeah. It's always an option. Fought a creature similar to one I faced at Briar Lake, and to the disciples I faced within my mind while connected to the entity. I am sure I am not in a dream state. This entity has a power that stretches into the physical realm. The manifestation of actual beings to do his bidding. Interesting. This is something, something quite strange. X-Filesy. Any drops? No drops. No drops, doggos? Okay. Thank you, yeah, finally did it. Took only 4 or 5 tries. Save would be F1, right? F1 to save, F3 to load. Yeah. There we go. I already grabbed a health kit here, so we're down to 2 health kits and limited ammo. That door won't open. The strange force is gone. Alright, what time is it? It's getting late. And like I said, I was gonna do a bit of a shorter one tonight, although I think we're at 2.5 hours, so pretty close to standard. This room's cool. Wasn't ready for that. No drops. Is that a fish? It's very strange. What is this stuff? Why does the camera angle keep changing weirdly? Just go up the stairs, Mulder. Pretty sure I saw an object on the platform up here. I did. First aid kit, sweet. I'll take that. Aliens control the camera. They do, yeah. Alright, weird that there's no save X in here anywhere. Like, where the heck is the save points in this game? One in here, maybe? Maybe there's one in this door over here. 500 zombies just come running after me. Looks like that's just out in the open there. Nothing in here, right? Strange that there's not a legit save point anywhere close by. Okay.
Agent Mulder.
Marita? Marita, where are you?
Leave this place. Leave now, Agent Mulder. They think you're dead.
Who?
Alex Krychek and the Smoking Man.
What? They're here? You're working with them. You helped them to lead me here. Smoking Man wants to use me to find a ship.
Listen to me. Agent Scully is here. She has a helicopter waiting outside the south gate. Find her and go.
Marita! Damn it!
Made contact with Marita Covarrubias, how do you say her name? Who informed me that it's not only is Alex Krychek here in Tunguska, but also Cigarette Smoking Man. Marita deceived me and worked with them to lure me here, but now both men believe that I am dead. Marita warned that I should leave, and that Scully has arrived outside the camp by helicopter. Does Marita really expect me to walk away at this point? She seemed genuinely concerned for my safety, but there are too many answers left to find. Stay down. This guy won't quit. What the heck? Why won't this guy die? Jeez. Didn't even drop anything. Mulder has that mafia thug gut kick down. Taking those kicks like an MMA fighter, better than. No effect almost. Ah, finally a safe spot. 6 gunshots and 100 low kicks. Exactly, yeah. A tough opponent apparently. That's tougher than the avatar we just fought. Toxic storage building, Tunguska, Russia. No. Yes. Where are we headed? More answers, or are we leaving? Interesting, that gave us an animation, so maybe we're supposed to find a key? I really hate the camera in this game. It's like it's designed by somebody who really just does not want you to see where you're going or what you're going to encounter. Like, what the hell, dude? I like how the tire tracks just go straight in through the wall here. Totally makes sense. And I'll see an X-file about it. It's the only door I haven't tried. It better open. Good morning, Final Girl. Good to see you. Some good atmosphere in this room immediately. Oh! These are those things they sandwich the people between in the show. That was horrifying. There's nobody in there at the moment, I guess, but... Hey, there's an ammo right there. Almost missed it. Big hammers aren't your favorites? Yeah, me either. Not like this. When it's done well and you don't notice it, it's great, but it seems to be rarely done well. Notes. Found the room where I was infected with the alien black oil. The memory of this place still haunts me. It looks as though the tests continue. Door is jammed. Smuggy Bear, hello. Surprised they didn't use the techno remix of the theme. They've got the theme in the title screen. Oh my gosh, it's a smoking man.
Fox, you're alive. How about that, Mulder? You're alive. For now.
Oh my gosh, it's
The devil who
Krychek.
sent you believes that you are the tool of my destruction, but you are just a man.
Scully.
We have to get out of here. I saw Alex Krychek.
And Cancer Man.
What?
That cigarette-smoking bastard is here, using me to locate a ship.
What are you talking about?
A spacecraft, which crashed to Earth almost 100 years ago. Somehow the virus that I was infected with, the alien virus, has connected me to the ship in a way. I can find this spacecraft, buried somewhere in the Siberian landscape. Somehow this machine has heightened my...
Mulder, listen to me. I saw something at Rausch, a film of you and cigarette-smoking man. The brain operation that you had. He had genetic material taken from your brain and transferred to his.
I don't understand. That would mean the genetic material we share, he would respond to the alien craft in the same way. Then why would he need me?
Because going through this is killing you. Killing you both. We have to leave.
Wow. Down Cancer Man connected to a machine, and, as Morita said, he was under the belief that I had died. Surprised by the sight of the black-lunged son of a bitch, I carelessly allowed myself to get jumped by Alex Krychek. Hi, Lassus. Mulder was carved from MDF and sex addiction. Oh no. You gotta separate the character from the actor though. Good to see you, Retro Swim. How's it going, dude? I hear my buddy Coburn caught up with PAX. That's right, yeah, it was a good time actually. The event was really fun. Really fun. We had a great time. How are you today, Retro Swim? Why does Mulder look like a puppet? It's very strange, isn't it? It is very uncanny valley. Mulder sounds fairly uninterested in this revelation. Yeah, you just have to watch the X-Files series to hear that that's the tone he uses. It's part of his character somehow. I think Duchovny does it well, but it is very disinterested. Yeah. They both sound like they're reading a script at gunpoint. They do a bit. I mean, Yeah, I don't know. I think they've done a pretty good job on this, honestly. A lot of effort went into what they've created, for sure, certainly. Other PS2 games with better facial animations? Yeah, true. Best face animations on PS2 I can think of is KH. I'm not remembering what that is, Manfred. Just off the top of your head. Entry tab is high. Let's see. Pretty good. Just finishing your 68,000 USB keyboard adapter. That's amazing, Retro Swim. Very cool. Got annoyed that all the pre-made ones are like $100. I've fallen into the same hole myself when I'm like, I should just make my own thing. Those are all expensive, yeah. Was David Duchovny still in his addiction around that time? The time of the game? I have no idea. No idea. Lab Cup, g'day, good to see you. Good to see you. Am I resisting or serving? I think I'm doing a good job at both. I think. I think I'm resisting and serving. Resident Evil 4 and Silent Hill 3, probably best face animations on PS2. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, see, I haven't played enough PS2 games to have an opinion, I don't think. This background looks sweet as. Should probably save my game, but I don't see a way to do that. Did we find one on the other end of this hallway? Was there a save point in here somewhere? I can't remember. This door was jammed, which I can't seem to reach now. Still appears to be jammed. Yeah, there was nothing over here either. No wonder he doesn't sound interested if... Right. Right, I see. I see where you're coming from. Looks like I gotta go up here. Oh, this is the area above that area. What's up with the cameras, dudes? What's the point of this area? Just for fun? What the hell is going on here? Getting annoyed. The camera is drunk on black oil. Yeah, it's being infected. Some of the camera positions and movements aren't that bad. Some are totally random. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I think one of the strange things about this is that they could have easily just done a better job. Like,
Alex Krychek put me here after he found out I lied to him.
And that lie was?
He believed you died when the Russian transport plane went down. Because I placed a tracking device in the diplomatic passport I gave you, I knew otherwise. To protect you, I allowed him to believe the lie.
You worked with Krychek for the Smoking Man to lure Mulder here. Why bring him here only to try and save him?
I believed the deception these men conceived would bring Mulder to a deeper truth. One that he needed to find. But I didn't know there was a power here. A force.
A force?
An entity that you've encountered. A man, a being, imbued with the alien power of the artifact. Once the shell containing the artifact was fractured at Briar Lake, this being became a conduit for that power. A power that Smoking Man believed you could resist.
Is pretty bad.
Resist the power to serve the interests of these men in the shadows.
Where are they now?
At this point, on their way with a Special Forces unit to find the alien craft. I don't expect any of them will survive.
Overly convoluted 9-dimensional chess plots. That's the X-Files. Locator Marita, whatever her name is, confined by Krychek for allowing him to believe I was dead. She secretly placed a GPS tracking device within the passport she provided me in order to monitor my progress. Marita had been forced to help Krychek and CSM, Cigarette Smoking Man, but my death allowed her to mislead the two in an attempt to save me. Cancer Man and Krychek have a special forces unit closing in on the alien craft, while I am compelled to follow. Scully's concern for my weakened state has convinced me to leave this place. So there's nothing in here? Just a little closet for holding a lady prisoner. Yeah, there's a bit of charm to him, I agree, Alex. Yeah. Like, as corny as they are. Here we go, got a save spot. Finally. Alright, we saved. I think I'm going to call it a night now. Yeah, I'm going to call it a night. So, I will see you all next time when we are probably going to continue playing this. There's always a chance we'll do something a bit more dedicated to DOS gaming, so we'll see how this Friday goes. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how Friday goes. Where's my music? Here it is. Yeah. Let's skip that track. And that one. Here we go. That's more like it. Alright. Thank you very much, everyone. I really appreciate you hanging out with me today. And thank you again for the raids, the resubs, and the new subs, the new follows. You're all wonderful people. I appreciate that too. I stream usually about 4 nights a week. We do Wednesdays, we do Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Occasionally, I do some game dev streams on my other channel. If you want to find out where that is, I guess you can. There's probably a link somewhere. Also, you can follow me on YouTube. I really appreciate that if you do. If you leave a comment on some videos over there too, that's also very nice. But otherwise, I'll see you next time, everybody. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today. And have a great day or night, wherever you are in the world. See you later.